What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have KXM. Yes, indeed, how about that? KXM making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bot, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Irish Link. And Irish Link wanted to see me react to this song by KXM called Breakout.
What are you standing around for? Do you not know a jailbreak when you see one?
Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Okay, I was told KXM is a supergroup, and it consists of Doug Pinnick from King's X, Ray Luzier from Korn, hope I pronounced that name right, and George Lynch, guitarist extraordinaire. So, it's a supergroup, okay? I don't know if this is like a one-time thing or if this is an ongoing thing. I don't know about that. I just know that this is a group of some very talented musicians who are going to hopefully do something pretty amazing for us today. This was posted by Rat Pack Records, okay? And the video has 342,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. KXM Breakout official video. Wah, wah, wah.
Damn it.
There's that word official, and it comes off of a record label's page, probably theirs. So, you know what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say it. We're just going to have to hope for the best and wait and see what happens. George Lynch, I love how they spelled Doug here. Doug Pinnick, and Ray Luzier. I hope I pronounced that right. Yeah, let's get to this. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I like this chorus. I like the modulations they're doing within they're going down from the root down to the sixth, and they got the major third within that sixth. I like that. I really like that. That sounds really pleasing to the ear. Kind of a laid back feel to it. I'm kind of digging it. This is a kind of a song. And it's funny that they have it in the video. This is like a driving song. Like you're just driving around just to, you guys ever do that where you just get in your car and you drive just to clear your head? You know, you guys ever do that? This is the kind of song you would have playing. Just, you know, easy driving music, nothing intense, nothing crazy, just got a good amount of drive, good amount of energy just to get you the chance to clear your head and, you know, get your thoughts in order, man. Yeah, this is definitely that kind of song. Feels really good across the board. Everything is meshing really well. Kind of funny. I couldn't help but notice in the music. Granted, I know this is a music video, but I'm really glad to see that George still has Mr. Scary. If I remembered right, that's what they used to call that guitar. I don't know if he still calls it that today. But that guitar with the bones and the skull in it, he used to call that Mr. Scary. And they even have a song on one of the Dokken albums called Mr. Scary. It's an electric, it's an instrumental, really showcases his talent as a guitar player. It's good to see he still has that guitar and still uses it, even if it's just for a music video. You know, it's still good to see it. Good nostalgia feels. So, anyway, let's keep going here. Even more. I am digging Doug's vocals on this. I really am. Sounds good, man. His vocals are a perfect fit for a song like this. They really are. Nice guitar solo from George. Very, very fitting for the style of the song. The thing I'm really digging is Doug's bass tone. Not as bright and rattly as you hear in like King's X. It's a little fuller sound. Not so much emphasis on attack, but more emphasis on getting that rounder shaped sound, which is very fitting for the style of song. I'm glad to see that he was able to adjust and make adjustments for his tone to fit the mood and tone of the song and the style of the song. The drumming is nice. I love that section before the guitar solo. The build, the ba 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 ba. Yeah, man. Good stuff. Very tastefully done on the drummer's part. Let's finish this out and we'll get to the review. shifting up his pattern a little bit each time. Still staying in 4/4 the whole time. Nice job on the drummer's part on that last like 30 seconds, changing up his feel, but never losing 4/4, even though it felt like he did. And it felt a little awkward because he would change up the style, but he did it within the 4/4 measure. So it was really nice, and it still fit, it still worked. He would change his style like in the middle of the measure, which made it feel a little awkward, but it still was in there, man, and it still fit. That's a nice little trick. Drummers, if you're paying attention, that's a nice little trick, and it's not hard to do. But it sounds far more complicated than it actually is. If I'm being honest, there really isn't a lot to talk about, so maybe this will hopefully be a short review. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was KXM with a tune called Breakout. This was a request from Irish Link. Okay, I thought about it, and like I said at the end of the reaction, there really is not a lot to talk about. So we should be able to get this done in 5 minutes, hopefully. 5 minutes or less. Let's see if we can make that happen. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.7. Yep, 7.7. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Nice song. Really nice song. I dug it. This is the kind of song that I would want to put in my car and listen to if I was just to go out for a drive to clear my head, just kind of, take in the beauty of, our surroundings, because sometimes we get wrapped up in work, and we get wrapped up in our lives, and we get wrapped up in our homes, and we get wrapped up in relationships, we get wrapped up with everything in our lives, and we never take those moments to just kind of sit back and admire the world around us. You know what I mean? And this, what I'd love to do this about maybe once a month or so. I will seriously just go hop in my car and I will drive around for like an hour to an hour and a half or so. And I'll try to go up into the canyons near Malibu. And I like to go up into those canyons and just drive around, man, and it just feels good. It helps me clear my head sometimes and get back in my right headspace. And this would be like the perfect type of a song for that. Nice drive, really nice drive without being too pushy, without having too much push, not having too much energy, just a nice relaxed feel while still having that edge on it. You know what I mean? And I dug that. Really nice line to walk. The members of the band, I looked at that and I looked at Doug Pinnick. I think I was using Doug Pinnick as the focal point because I had a feeling he was going to be doing vocals. I looked at Doug Pinnick mixed with the drummer from Korn, Ray Luzier, and I'm sitting to myself going, I don't know that much about Korn, to be honest with you. I really don't, but I'm like, that could, the few Korn songs I have heard, I went, yeah, that could work. That could work. And then I looked at Doug Pinnick with George Lynch, and I'm like, I don't know, man, that might work, but a little bit of a stretch. And then I thought about putting all three of them together, and I'm like, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I had no clue how this was going to work out. Surprisingly, it worked out amazingly well. A lot better than I thought it was going to, if I'm being honest. I was kind of expecting a little bit of a train wreck, but man, this sounded really good. Really dug the vibe that they got off of each other. Doug's vocals on this sounded very nice, very fitting. One of the high points of the song, if I'm being honest with you. George Lynch's guitar playing was surprisingly subdued from what I've heard from him in the past. Here's the thing, I'm glad it was, because I'm thinking to myself, if he's going to be shreddy George Lynch, listening to this song, when the song started, about 10 seconds of the song, I thought to myself, I hope we don't get shreddy George Lynch, because that's not going to work. And we did not. Other than the guitar solo where he got just a little bit shreddy, but look, during a guitar solo, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. I was really hoping we weren't going to get shreddy George Lynch through the entire song. on a little side note, it was good to see that guitar being used. I know he's had that guitar forever. And I know it's just for a music video. I don't know if he actually played it on this recording, but nonetheless, it was really nice to see that guitar. It had some good nostalgia feelings for me personally. The drumming on this was the other high point for me. I don't know that much about Korn. I really don't. But I have heard a couple of songs from them. And I don't know if this guy, if Ray Luzier is the same drummer that's been with Korn for forever. I don't know. Or maybe he's new. Maybe he's, ex-Korn. I have no idea. But fine drumming. Really fine drumming. Really nice. Way to set up a nice groove and kind of in the pocket a little bit with that little bit of a laid-back feel. I loved that build before the guitar solo. And it built and built and built. Really nice build up. And then the ending. I thought his drumming was amazing at the ending when he was switching up the feel in the middle of the measure. So here he's sitting here doing this feel, and then in the middle of the measure, he would start that on like 3 instead of waiting until the downbeat of 1 on the next measure. He did it right in the middle, and that threw me for a loop. If I'm being honest, I was like, wait a minute, did we just switch time signatures? Did we go into 6 or something? No, we're still in 4. He just changed his style. Okay, wait, he did it again. Right in the middle of a measure. And that's what threw me off, as I was like, did we switch to 6? No, we were in 4/4 the whole time. He just on 3, next feel. And I was like, wow, that's slick, man. A very easy thing to do. It's not hard to do that at all, but it makes it sound far more complicated than it really is. Drummers, hope you're paying attention, because that is a nice trick to use. No, look, it's a really good song, man. It absolutely is, and I absolutely enjoyed listening to it. When I say anything in there was mind-blowing, the only thing I found mind-blowing was the ending with the drumming. But even once I figured it out, I was like, okay, that's really cool. That's really slick. I've heard other drummers do that kind of stuff before, so I'm not going to sit here and go, my mind was blown, but I will say it was really cool to hear that, so. But yeah, really nice song overall, really good song overall. I absolutely enjoyed it, and that's why it's getting the really good score of 7.7. So, 7.7, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.